welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see your next flirty encounter. We'll see where this will be, how this will happen, with who. We're tapping into your next flirty encounter and we'll see what it is. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the red crystal and we'll be using the steampunk tarot. For group two, we'll be using the white crystal and the Miss Cleo's tarot power deck. For group three, we have the blue stone and we'll use the Nomad Soul Warrior Tarot. And for group four, we have the green stone and we'll be using the traditional manga tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group one with the red crystal and the steampunk tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next flirty encounter. We'll see what will happen, when this will happen, how is this going to happen, with who, all the details of your next flirty encounter. Spirit, for group one with the red crystal, please show us for group one their next flirty encounter. What will happen? Who is this? Okay, so right away we got facade and communication. So the cool thing for you, group one, is right away I do see this person being the first person to reach out to you. So your next flirty encounter is not even something you got to make happen. It is something already on your path. Like, literally just relax, baby girl. You're good. And baby girls for the boys too. But I see that this person coming towards you is someone who's been wearing a bit of a mask, trying to make it seem like, you know, I feel like they've been really trying to downplay their excitement about you is how it feels. Tapping in right away, interestingly enough, I'm getting like more of a golden retriever energy, someone who's really excited to talk to you versus like a player energy or someone who's like super mature and stuffy and, you know, judgmental, so they're waiting. I'm getting someone who's very excited to talk to you and connect with you, and it feels like this person has been trying to keep themselves calm this entire time. Facade, it says putting up a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, and weird behavior. So yeah, this person is likely coming off a bit weird. You're likely having a hard time understanding their gestures or, you know, the energy coming from them. So the communication will be really good, so you guys can get out of, like, if you're in any weird energy about them, you'll be able to get out of that pretty easily, pretty fast. Communication, it says approaching, calling, and texting. So this person could be reaching out through social media, could be reaching out through phone if they have your phone number, texting you, DMing you. Oh, we got the Ravenous card. So this is giving like a secret admirer energy, someone who's been circling you. Spirit is showing me like a killer whale energy, you know, like how they circle around their prey and how they have a tendency to stalk their prey as well. It's giving me that energy where it's like there's an orca and they've been following you and they're mysterious, but at the same time, low key, it's like, okay, I kind of want to pet it, but also like I know I shouldn't. And this person, they kind of give that, like they give that black cat energy. They give that, you know, mysterious energy, but also really excited energy. We have Ravenous and Obsession. So this person has been circling you, thinking about you, fantasizing about you, and they're finally coming towards you. The way that I see them coming towards you is very flirty. This person is going to reach out with a message, and it's going to be a flirty message right out the gate. I do see them asking you like on a date or having some sort of point to reaching out. So if you guys work together, this is like, okay, see you at the meeting, or if there's something that you're working on. Like I see them basically have it in actionable for you. So if you guys don't have any common areas that you share, like work or, you know, any business or anything like that, this could be this person like, okay, they're taking you on a date, you know, they're sliding in your DM, flirty message, and they ask you on a date somewhere where they can kind of get you in person. And again, it's like this cornering energy. It's like they're going in for the kill. This person is definitely running from their, you know, like their animalistic system. That's kind of where they're operating from. It's like, okay, I see what I want. I'm ravenous. I'm going to go get it. Ravenous, it says insatiable, uncontrollable desires must have you and a hunger for pleasure. So they're coming in at a very strong sacral chakra energy. You know, this is like a kiss on the first date or more on the first date type of energy. They are coming in very excited about you and very attracted to you. So just be aware of that. You know, if you're someone who has a tendency, you know, you go out, you catch a vibe, but you've been on your, you know, your celibacy journey or something and you ain't trying to give it up, but you know, like, listen, I'm low key kind of turned, then I would say prolong that date as much as you can because they're already coming in with a super strong energy of attraction. So if you're matching that energy, this could be like a wild night, crazy weekend situation. We got the obsession card. This person is very much so into you, feeling you, attracted to you. Obsession, it says holding on, can't let go, and clinging. So they really want to be around you. And it's so interesting, like how I felt a golden retriever energy before, and on the obsession card, it describes it as someone who's clingy. Usually obsession is more described as someone who's like aggressive on top of it, trying to make it happen. So something about them really is endearing and sweet. Let's keep going, Spirit. Their next flirty encounter. What else can you tell us about this? Definitely someone who has seen you before, someone who is already in your energy, group one. We got out of the blue. So yeah, that's surprising to me. But with out of the blue, I do see this person coming towards you. You're likely not expecting it. Maybe you're just not paying attention. We also have the happy and content card that has just come out. So it could be that you're in an energy where you're happy and content and you're like, look at her, she's looking up to the sky, you know, dressed fabulously, sitting on a park bench. She looked like she just went on a nice hot girl walk. Like she is in her own world. She's not really looking like, ooh, who's in the park? She's like looking up at the sky like, you know what? Life is worth living. I'm animated. That's the energy. Out of the blue, this person is coming towards you and you're like happy and content. So, you know, if you're not super tapped into energy or just not paying attention, you could literally be caught totally off guard by this person. And they're a little dorky or a little weird. One of the cards, you know, the facade card, it did say weird behavior. So we got that before. But we also have Spirit with this have a heart card coming out saying, give this person a chance to impress you. I know they're coming across a bit strange. And I know that this may be a lot of energy right away. But this is something that can turn into a long-term relationship. We got the long-term relationship card out. So I'm glad to see that with this person coming in with all their energy and all their desire, they're still offering a long-term relationship from this connection. And that's what they're looking for. That's what they want to manifest from this. Something long-term, dependable. They want to get to know you. They want to get close to you. So I see a little crossroads moment coming through for you, group one. I feel like this may come faster than you expected, no pun intended, with all this sacral chakra energy. We got desire like fire that just came out again. So like literally no pun intended, but this may have come to you before you were fully ready. We have prayer, meditate on it, and be honest. So the conversation that I see you having with yourself and with Spirit is like, okay, am I ready for a relationship in a literal sense? Yes, but also, am I ready to give up my singlehood, my freedom, the life that I've built for myself? Is anyone really going to be worth it? Or is it going to be a repeat of the past? Is this person going to play me again? Or are they not going to meet my standards? You know, you could be a bit jaded. And I see Spirit telling you, you know, pray, meditate, whatever way you connect with the higher power, go ahead and do that and be honest about the situation. And, you know, the way that I get, honestly, the be honest card is like more in a way where it's like, Be honest about how often it is that you meet someone that is great and also has long-term intentions. That's how I get it versus any other way. I see Spirit saying, be for real about the situation now. You know it already, listen, the dating pool is a mess. There's only so much I can do when the humans are down there acting a fool. So listen, I got one here for you, group one. Like, don't play on my time because I'm trying to help you out. We have desire like fire. I feel like you're ready, group one, and I feel like your past experience has primed you for this. It could be scary, there could be some doubts, and that's normal and that's good. And as long as you have those doubts, that will keep you looking at the person in front of you with like honest eyes versus rose-colored glasses. So have your doubts. That actually helps you sift through, to see who's who and what's what and if people are really genuine. But go ahead and open that heart up. Yeah, I'm hearing Icebox. Oh my God, I haven't heard that song in literally years. Icebox by Omarion. Not you got your icebox where your heart used to be. It's time to start thawing out, group one. We got someone here. Spirit, can you tell us about the timeline? Can you tell us about how this comes together? So we got the Two of Swords coming out right away, a little bit of ambiguity with the Five of Swords reversed. That's actually good in terms of time. This is a sign that you don't have to do anything to make this happen. And sometimes when you get into readings, you see like, okay, yep, that's yours, but there's this whole list of things that have to be done before you can have it. So I'm glad to see that at least you're not in that pool or side of things where it's like, okay, I got to do the mostest to get this. We got the Queen of Pentacles reversed in the Star. Spirit is saying, let this come to you. It's coming very soon. I'm hearing 2 months. Generously, because it is a pick a card and there's multiple people, I'll say to be generous, maybe 3-6 months at the very latest. But I'm getting a really quick moving timeline for the majority of you. It should be here within 2 months. And this person's offering a long-term relationship, so not bad. We got the Star card with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Spirit is really not wanting you to put towards effort. Honestly, I feel like even in this connection, but definitely towards making things happen. Release it. Star card is all about like wish fulfillment and divine timing. So that's a sign. Furthermore, Spirit's saying like, I got your back, and also this will be worth waiting for. So you may be in a bit of a dry spell. But I also feel like there are other people in your energy, and it's kind of like I'm not seeing the follow through though. So maybe you're just not liking them. What else can you tell us for group one? We got the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps Spirit is calling you towards a business pursuit. We have the Four of Swords here and the Death card reversed. So I'm getting a couple things. First of all, there's a dream or an idea that you didn't fully pursue. Spirit is calling you to pursue that with the Death card, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. That's like, all right, let's make this plan. Let's get to work. If we really gotta just reverse engineer it, let's ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, this is what I want. How do I get there? Honestly. But also, especially with this being a love reading, this could be someone that you have an open door with, like a significant connection, a twin flame, probably showing up in your readings left and right, irritated by this energy. You're like, get up out of here. I don't want to talk about you anymore, twin flame. I would say go ahead and do a very aggressive cord cutting. I do have custom spell work on my Etsy shop. I can do it for you, but a cord cutting is something that you can do. I would do an aggressive one though, or, a coffin spell, something more extreme, whatever you feel like you need depending on that situation. Otherwise, this is that twin flame coming back and you guys having closure to that cycle. So, that can kind of leave things a little bit open-ended where it's like, okay, if you end up back with them in another cycle with them, maybe the, timeline will change altogether kind of depending on that. So I see that coming to a head though, and there's a little crossroads moment. There's an opportunity to step into a new connection, someone who's offering long-term commitment, desire like fire, good at physical intimacy with this person. It looks good. But I'm also seeing that come to a head as well, where it's like, okay, well, what are we going to do with this connection that's already here, this twin flame or person I've been dealing with for however long? I see like you guys getting an opportunity to decide if you want to move forward or if you want to like completely end things as well. That's what I got for you, group one. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Whitestone and Miss Cleo's Tarot Power deck, this is your reading, tapping into your next flirty encounter. Where, when, how, with who, all the details we can find. Spirit for group 2 with the Whitestone, please show us their next flirty encounter. Okay, so the very first card out, we got unsatisfied. Second card out, we got closed off. Someone is really unhappy with the state of your connection. Ironically, this person is showing up as closed off, so not to play the blame game right away, but it might be their own fault that they're unsatisfied. If they're closed off, you can't be closed off but still have everything you want. You got to be open. But we'll let this cook and we'll see how it manifests. But this is someone, group 2, who wants you real bad. Yet this person has been kind of rationing themselves in a way. I'm hearing pleasure right away, the pleasure that they imagine you could provide them, or that if they've gotten a taste of that to a degree, really actually dysregulated them in their nervous system and made them feel like that big, huge, I think it's the dopamine hit, like, you know, big, huge, happy, you know, physical response. And that may have dysregulated them. You know, it's kind of like going on your first roller coaster. Some people have a freeze response. And that's kind of how this person feels. So it could be that, or it could be that they're used to being a lone wolf. And you're the first person that's got them feeling unsatisfied with that, feeling like they want to maybe open up then. You know, I've come across someone who's worthy, someone who I'm attracted to. So maybe this is the universe showing me to open up. That's what I'm hearing as their inner dialogue. Unsatisfied, it says the bare minimum, reciprocity, and losing interest. This person could have been burned by the dating pool as well. I'm also specifically seeing online dating. Online dating may have exhausted them and may have them feeling a bit jaded, especially if they're like masculine energy. You know, they could have taken many people on dates, but none of it amounted to anything. So they're feeling a bit used, feeling like no one reciprocates, you know. We have closed off. It says anxiety, refusal to give in, and silence within. So I'm also feeling like this person may not be super connected to like higher power, source, you know, God, whatever they believe in, because they're not getting any signs about it either. They just feel bare attraction for you, group 2, but they're not getting like spiritual confirmations or comfort. So they're kind of feeling like, dang, is this the result of my own actions? Am I my own enemy? What's even real anymore? You know, it's kind of got them questioning that, because it's like, well, why don't I get the same thing that other people get? But again, I feel like it could be, you know, a self-fulfilling prophecy, something that they've close themselves off to. This person could even be a bit, you know, like on their high horse. They could be someone who sees themselves as super mature or super valuable. So they don't typically fraternize too much with people. You know, they could take themselves too seriously. We have commitment and new boo. For some of you, group 2, it's you openly talking to someone or going on dates with someone, whether this person is watching your social media or say you work together and they're seeing you're getting more positive responses from people you work with. It doesn't even have to be romantic, but some sort of new energy in the picture, or someone who's taken a liking to you has got this person feeling away. New boo, it says happy place, seeing someone new love blossoming and enjoying each other. This person is trying to be your new boo and they feel like you got a new boo. And they're like, well, what in the world is going on? Because I finally got comfortable, you know, in myself to where I feel like, okay, I want to pursue group 2. I want to see what they're all about. I want to do this. I want to do that. But they seem to have a boo. So they're They're driving themselves insane. They're getting really frustrated. Commitment, it says marriage, soulmate energy, sharing goals, and long-term happiness. So ultimately, I feel like this is an all or nothing kind of person. They're likely the kind of person that likes to be like kind of right away boot up with someone and then super serious. Like this person doesn't do the talking phase thing. This could even be the kind of person that would randomly start calling you my girl, you know, my boyfriend, this, that, without asking you. I feel like this person could easily slip into that bag. Let's get more spirit for group 2. So show us where, how, for their next flirty encounter. Okay, so right away, I do see this person asking someone to help you. So if you had like one of their friends or someone that you know knows them trying to follow you on social media or trying to talk to you, build a friendship with you, or, you know, flat out blatantly asking you if they're bold, like, you know, so what do you think of my friend? Anything like that. Just know that's not their own personal curiosity. They have 1,000% been sent by your person, group 2. We have ask a friend and spend some time. They're definitely getting someone's help to approach you. I see this person going through a friend, and basically it's going to be kind of like, you know, my friend is feeling you, you know, would you ever consider asking them on a date, or not asking them on a date, but, you know, would you ever consider going on a date with this person? Say you guys work together, they could be getting the whole workplace involved and trying to kind of stir up some tension between the two of you. We have magnetic. So I see this person being, you know, kind of like drawn to you uncontrollably. Magnetism is really something you don't have to force at all. It's basically when your aura naturally attracts people, opportunities, and things towards you. So I see that this person is likely going to be, you know, moving on impulse. This is just like one day randomly. They're having someone talk to you, a friend, someone that they know, a mutual interest, and then that person could initiate a hangout with you and then invite that person. That's why I see it going down. Or I see them reaching out to someone else, trying to fish for information to see if you're interested in them. So even if it's not like a friend and it's a coworker situation, they're having that coworker kind of, you know, take a little dip in your pond and, well, pause that because that sounds kind of crazy, but you know, to try to come through and see where your mind is at, see if you've been feeling them and if you're attracted. It does feel kind of childish. Some of you may really not like this approach, but we do have the clean the clutter card. This can apply to that. You can go ahead and let them know, yeah, by the way, don't ever go through your friend and talk to me if you don't like that, or don't ever get the workplace involved in our business. I'm not feeling that. You know, you'll have an opportunity to let them know, like, this is not that. I don't like that. I'm not into that. Don't do that in the future. But this is applying to their energy. So I also seeing them trying to come towards you by cleaning the clutter. This person is doing a little bit of inner work, you know, cleaning out their closet and saying, okay, what are the parts of me that I need to release that have me closed off in the first place? Or, you know, what sacral chakra restriction or solar plexus restriction do I have on myself, making me feel unsatisfied, making me feel like I can't really go for what I want. We also have pray or meditate on it. Now, when this card came out, I kind of buried the lead, I'm realizing, but what Spirit was showing me with pray or meditate on it was actually this person coming to the higher power, even not being a super like religious person or spiritual person, and really meditating, praying on it. Like, I was hearing this person prayed for you, and that's why I said I buried the lead, because it's like that's kind of a juicy detail you want to hear right away. But what can I say? The other cards caught my attention. So yes, I do see your person currently praying for you or manifesting you, whatever way they would do it, right? Everyone's not religious. Some people are spiritual. So for this person, it could be doing a little ritual, or, you know, if they are more religious, this could be them praying, or if they're more, you know, just kind of connecting with their higher self, maybe it's meditation, whatever. But I do see them, you know, kind of trying to go about this spiritually, which is funny because I was feeling like they're not the most connected to a spiritual source. So I can tell that they really want this. They really want this to work out, and they really want you. All right, so can you give us a timeline for group 2 Spirit? Is this sooner? Is this later? What else can you tell us? for group 2. So I feel like right away the bulk of the wait is primarily over. We have the Knight of Coins that came out first, which is slow moving energy. Nine coins in tarot is the longest moving. Like it takes the longest to manifest, but also it's the longest lasting. So it is really good. We have the King of Staffs that came out as well. So that's kind of like, ooh, this person, they're executing, okay? Once they got that perfect opportunity, they're taking it. But Knight of Coins, the love offer in itself takes a long time to get there. I would say maybe 6 months max, but it depends on where you are. I'm feeling like the majority, honestly, of group 2, I feel like you guys have been already having this person in your energy for so long that this could happen literally within a month for you. Like I'm feeling some of you, the timeline is very, very short. So I don't see you'll have to wait too much longer. Knight of Coins, they definitely had to, like we were saying, you know, clean that clutter, pray, meditate, whatever their spiritual practices, work on getting, you know, through those beliefs that make them closed off and that have, you know, caused him to be unsatisfied. Now this person is coming out of that dark night of the soul and coming towards you in a strong masculine energy. We got the King of Staffs here and the Knight of Coins with a love offer. Yeah, this person, once they're pursuing you, they're making you a very strong love offer right away as well. Like it could be a marriage offer, something totally like unexpected, especially because of where you're at in this connection. It's likely gonna feel a bit early. It doesn't have to be that for everyone though. It could be like an offer of exclusivity that they're making you. We had the commitment card before, so you know, commitment at least, but the first word on commitment is marriage, so it's looking pretty stable. We got the Queen of Staffs showing up reversed. So that's also a sign, especially since they came out as the King of Staffs before, that you, the other polarity in this connection, may not be ready or open. So if there's anything making you closed off to this person, you didn't like how things started, or anything that you doubt about this person, Spirit is also Page of Cups, opening up your heart and opening you up to dating this person. So Spirit's kind of doing work on the both of you mutually. And I feel like the stars are aligning to bring you two together. So I see things happen. Oh, freaky! It's literally the star card that flew out of the deck. Just as I was talking about the stars aligning, Chariot at the bottom of the deck. You just love to see it. Chariot card is all about moving forward in balance. Finally having movement in your situation, and Star card is about wish fulfillment and divine timing. So things are already happening in divine timing. 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. This person, I see them working hard to come towards you, and I don't see you waiting too much longer. Like I said, 6 months max for this person specifically. I'm sure you'll have someone else come through, make their interest known in the meantime. But for some of you, this is happening in less than a month. Very, very quickly. Star card, Spirit is already behind you. Chariot card, both parties have done the work. 8 of Coins, very motivated, very invested. I'm loving this energy. This is really, really good. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Bluestone and the Nomad Soul Warrior Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next flirty encounter. We'll see where, how, who this is, when this is coming about. Spirit for group 3 with the Bluestone, please show us for group 3 their next flirty encounter. Who is this with for group 3? Who is exciting group 3? Okay, so the first card out, we have the Admirer card. And this could be a secret admirer for sure, but actually the first message that I got when this card came out was that this person deeply admires you and deeply respects you. The card, it says inspired by you, songs, emotional bond, and telepathic love. So this is someone who could already be connected to you through telepathy. You could already be getting messages or energy from this person even if you have not met yet. This is someone you will have a deep emotional bond with, someone who it seems like the universe is communicating to the both of you through songs and music. With that being on this card, this person could also admire your songs if you make music, or vice versa. Energy is fluid. You could admire theirs if they're a musician. But I'm seeing like that's the main way that spirit kind of communicates to the both of you, like through songs about each other. And then it says inspired by you. So if you're creative, this person is very inspired by you. If this person knows you in real life, you could be like, this could be so unexpected. Like, say this person admires that you're a single mom doing the dang thing, or that you're a single dad and you're taking care of business. Like, whatever you may even see as a disadvantage, this person kind of loves you more because you have that, extra bit that comes with you. This person is into that. They like it. They feel like it's giving you grit. It makes you stronger. It made you better. This could be someone, honestly, who, yeah, we got the obsession card. This person could be someone who developed an obsession with you because for a small portion of you, this is someone who may have walked away from you or your connection. We got ghost and denial. So this person is definitely eating their words. They're definitely feeling away because they, for some of you ghosted or they denied the connection and now they don't have as much access to you, or they haven't talked to you in a while and they feel like, okay, I really messed it up. Like now things are awkward. I did this. Like now I have to kind of go against the grain to make it better. And honestly, especially for those of you who have had like a glow up since that has happened, since they, ghosted or whatever they did. Yeah, it was that glow up that really did it, not gonna lie, because first card out was talking about how they have so much admiration for you. So that would make total sense for me if you've been growing a platform or you've been, trying to reach a certain goal and, say you guys see each other still like in person and this person is just seeing you glow up and they're like salty. Ghost, it says disappearing, cold and distant, no contact or leaving behind. So it could be any of those situations, not all of them together, but they could have disappeared or they could have gone cold to the point where it's like, okay, there's no warmth being around you. I'm just going to ignore you then. Denial, it says not facing truth, dismissal, refusal to give in, and contradicting. So I feel like they may have crashed out before they, ghosted or took a step back. And they're feeling that regret, hunty. This person had been contradicting themselves already, and now they're really feeling away now that you've glowed up, or now that they're realizing, okay, maybe I was being a jerk. Maybe I was being maybe I was being, too hard on group 3. Or too hard or strict on myself and on love. Maybe I didn't allow things to bloom naturally. And I sucked the air out of the room, and now I'm feeling, I'm feeling away. I don't have access. Obsession, it says holding on, can't let go, and clinging. So this person is very much so tied to you energetically. I got that even from the admirer card when I was getting that telepathic energy. Like some of you may know each other in a different sense. Even before you see each other, you could have a telepathic, spiritual, whatever way spirit communicates to you through you connection. Based in some sort of spirituality, based in other forms of messages and communication. I was seeing that. So that kind of goes hand in hand with this person kind of developing that obsession for some of you before they even really get their hands on you. Spirit, what else can you tell us about their next flirty encounter? So what are they going to do? How are they making things happen? I'm also kind of feeling like this person is the kind of person that would sit and obsess with you, obsess over you for like the longest. And I'm talking like in-depth fantasizing entire lives and timelines with you. Like, yeah, weird. Spirit is showing me someone in the gym. And when they're in the gym, they like fantasize like alternative universes and timelines and like these scenarios play out. And I'm seeing them see a whole scene play out between the two of you. Like this person is the kind of person who would sit in your energy like for years if you let them. Now, I do see them, coming towards you. For those of you who, this person, you spoke to them, you dated them, whatever, and then they ghosted or they were in denial and things went weird at a certain point. We have out of sight, out of mind. So it seems like this person has definitely been trying to ignore. They can't do that anymore. We have cleaned the clutter. So they're coming back basically to apologize and to clear any awkwardness, weirdness between the two of you. Now, what does throw me off is we have the indecent proposal card. So that could be, honestly, the way that they approach you is probably going to be like inappropriate, something you don't feel like is fitting. Like, so say last time you guys spoke, you had a big, huge argument, big, huge blowout. This is like this person hitting you up and being like, hey, you want to meet at, such and such restaurant? Like, what? Why are you asking me to a restaurant? The last time we spoke, we wished each other, like, we really, like, clashed. How would you think you could just hit me up in this super casual energy? Yeah, you could have a little bit like that with the indecent proposal, because this person, they feel like a little bit of an avoidant or maybe even a disorganized attachment style. So it's like, oh, out of sight, out of mind, until I'm really feeling like I want to talk to you, be connected to you, and then all of a sudden I'm giving you all this energy. For some of you, I'm seeing a little switch up like that. So just know I see that. But we have abundance of love and happy family. So I do see, for some of you, it may feel like love bombing, because I see them pulling out all the stops. I feel like this person is trying to sell you a dream with that happy family card. Oh my goodness, they have done a 180. They literally went from being, I don't know, on their high horse for whatever reason. Maybe it's not even like that. Maybe they did have a good reason to be in denial or ghost. Maybe something happened that, actually was a deterrent. But I don't know. They went from that to obsessed, admiring you, having a lot of respect for you. Some of you, this person admires that you stood on business, with how everything went down, you stood on business. And now it's like this person is trying to give you an abundance of love, trying to give you everything that they have to offer. And they're telling you that they feel like you guys could be a happy family. I mean, they're really pitching the story. Like, this person is going from, like, seriously 0 to 100. We haven't talked. We're disconnected to have my children. Like, what? See, people just be doing the most. And that's why it's like, I can't give nobody a pass, because you give them an inch, they take a mile. You unblock them and all of a sudden they want to message you with this. It just be a lot. Spirit, what can you tell us about the timeline? Can you give us any info on the timeline and how things are coming together for group 3? What are they officially going to do? Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands. That's actually an energy of them taking advantage of an opportunity, or you two being brought together by the universe and taking advantage of that opportunity. So versus like this person just coming towards you, I'm actually seeing Spirit kind of lead you together. We got the Ace of Cups reversed with the Emperor reversed. That is very telling. Yeah, it feels like, both parties ended up hurt in the situation. And it seems like the masculine polarity in this situation didn't do what they were supposed to do. 2 of Pentacles, they were thinking, well, it's like one foot in the door, one foot out the door energy. 2 of Pentacles, well, I have this excuse or this over here that I have to worry about, but I also want to soak up group 3's light and their love and, well, pause. But I just want to be around group 3 and I want everything here, but I also want to maintain this persona or maintain this dynamic that I like. So if they're used to being dominant, they could have tried to dominate you. You stood on business. You didn't allow that. Lilith energy. No, you will not mount me. I'm going to mount you and ride that like a pony. How about that? Nah, see, stories like that really got to make you question, like, masculines, just go be with a masculine then. If I'm a feminine, and if a feminine, fine ass feminine, Lilith ass feminine was like, yeah, I'm on top, baby, get on top. Like, listen, ride me, girl. So it just makes you wonder, like, let me not even go there, but it's like, now what do you really want then? Like, is it Lilith, or is it Leo? Is it Luke? Maybe not. We got the Emperor. We got the Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, all jokes aside, both parties ended up kind of hurt by the situation. Emperor reversed. This person didn't even fully come into their full final evolution. Emperor reversed by not executing, by not taking action, by not making things happen, by not being in their true masculine energy and being logical and overcoming any like emotions or fears or worries that they had. And Queen of Cups reversed. For some of you, this person may have disrespected you, may have actually done something to hurt you beyond ghosting. Queen of Cups reverse is really not something to kind of scoff at. That's like wounded feminine energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. So basically this connection some way somehow opened a portal, and Spirit, Three of Wands, is bringing you back together to close this portal and to move forward, you know, separately, or to move forward into this portal and this life that you guys created with each other and that you still have the opportunity to explore. This is one of those connections where it's not just like, oh, you know, this person sees you, they want you, they go for it. It's a bit more complicated, and I am seeing Spirit is involved to some capacity. What else can you tell us? As far as timeline, what was I getting for timeline? I had so many channelings come through. Honestly, I wasn't even getting a timeline for you really, but I was feeling that, yeah, especially with that Six of Cups reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, it really does feel like time is of the essence, especially with Spirit being involved. Typically when Spirit is already involved, I just saw 12-12, a number of confirmation and alignment. Typically when Spirit is involved, it's to complete the final step and to, okay, the humans, they're not, you know, taking action, let me make something happen. So that should be very, very quick. I don't feel like you'll have to wait at all. I feel like this is like literally about to manifest this week, very quickly, this month, you know, very soon. We have You Have What It Takes that has just come out. So Spirit is telling you not to doubt yourself. You have what it takes to deal with this connection, to be in this connection, or to end that connection if that's what you want. Don't worry about like, oh, how long is it going to take for something else to come through? Spirit has your back. Spirit is already around. So this is a great time for manifesting. If you're like, I'd rather close the door and open myself up to something new, something that I, you know, want as of now, go ahead and do that. That's also a good time, you know, to set some intention. But I see this coming in sooner rather than later for you. And that is what I got. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the green stone and the traditional manga tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next flirty encounter. Where will it happen? When? How? With who? All those details we shall see. Spirit for group 4. Group 4 with the green stone, please show us their next flirty encounter. Okay, first card out, we got Reminiscing. It seems like this person remembers you. They're thinking about you at this time. Also, this could be someone you didn't get super close to. We have the Admirer card that has just come out. Reminiscing, it says looking at photos, good times, thinking about you and dwelling. So for some of you, this could be someone you went to school with, someone you worked with, someone you had a closer relationship with. But the first way that it came out for me, interestingly enough, Spirit was showing me someone looking like almost through all like old Facebook photos and seeing like, you know, at the summer barbecue of 16, going through the pictures and, you know, you're in one of the pictures and it made them think about you. And it's like, dang, I admired group 4. Why didn't I say anything? Oh, there was this going on, that going on. Like I was getting that kind of vibe first, you know, for right away. It says inspired by you, songs, emotional bond, and telepathic love. So for some of you, this is someone you had a bond with that it seems like you didn't get to explore in the 3D as much. It was something where it's like maybe you guys shared a lot of glances, maybe even, you know, a cool drunken moment that no one ever talks about, where it's like you guys made out in the corner and it's like no one ever brought it up and no one ever pursued it, but it was just like something that happened. This person is like pulling on your energy and thinking about you these days and kind of feeling like, yeah, we have the confused card that just flipped over. Why didn't I do more? It says loss, feeling invisible, void inside, and running away. Feeling invisible is really sticking out to me. Some of you may have bossed up or leveled up since you've talked to this person. So now they're kind of feeling invisible. You know, they're feeling not important to you. Bottom of the deck, we have around summer. This could be someone you see around summer moving forward, or this could be someone you had a connection with during the summer season of a previous year, whether that was last year or, like I said, in the example, like summer 16, you know, some long time ago. Spirit for group 4, their next flirty encounter. Okay, so we got the commitment card. So this person is kind of giving second chances energy. Once I get you back in my space, once I get you back in my room, my energy, I'm not going to let you go this time. This person is looking at offering you commitment. It says marriage, soulmate energy, sharing goals, and long-term happiness. So yeah, going back to like some of you, maybe you've had a level up, or maybe you've developed a platform online, a name for yourself since you've talked to this person, since you've connected with them. This person is feeling like, you know what, I have similar goals as you. So, and the admire card, first thing that it says on there is inspired by you. So that did kind of already come up. This person is very inspired by you in the way that you do business or the way that you live. I'm also, Spirit is showing me like someone with traditional values. You could be someone who's, you know, got traditional values and you stand on these values and you post things about this. So, you know, you say you're like a traditional feminine, you could be posting your recipes online, you could be posting what you're cooking, you could be posting like, you know, it sounds so silly, but cleaning hacks, you know, because I know like some people are like, ew, cringe, but just an example, you know, you could be posting content and this person is looking at you like, wow, you're one of the few like, you know, feminines out here that have that traditional energy and they're, you know, really about that life. We have around winter. So we have around summer that we had before at the bottom of the deck, and now we have around winter that has officially come out. So this person could be coming towards you around winter or around this summer. So definitely sometime, you know, soon. I'm feeling sooner rather than later, but again, because you guys have a history, the timeline stuff can also be talking about timelines that you guys have had in the past. So if you know you haven't saw this person since winter, then this is saying that you guys are going to be meeting in the summer. Or if you guys saw each other last summer, then, you know, this could be this person coming towards you this winter, something like that. All right, so Spirit, how is this going to happen? Where is this going to happen? What are they going to do for group 4? Show us more about their next flirty encounter. Yeah, we got blast from the past. So for you, group 4, the majority of this group, it's definitely someone you know. Ooh, and they are feeling away. Bottom of the deck, we got forbidden fruit. Ooh, why do they want to bite that apple they know they should not bite? We got blast from the past, just not that into you, and high maintenance. So this person is really having to eat their words. This could be someone who downplayed you before, especially if you've had a physical glow up. I mean, a lot of us do, especially after like, you know, middle school, high school, etc. As you go through school, even as you go through college, you're still transforming and, you know, morphing into your, you know, kind of final version of yourself. So this person before, I definitely get, you know, back then didn't want me, but now you caught group 4, they all on you. This person may have downplayed you before, or they may not have been into you before, but now they're singing a different tune 100%. And they're even seeing you as someone who's coming across as high maintenance. So how the turns have tabled. This person is looking at you like, man, group 4 wants too much now. Group 4, you know, I used to know group 4. I went to school with group 4. I shouldn't have to do this and that just to get a date. I shouldn't have to spend $300. I shouldn't have to pick them up. You know, this person is low-key salty. They got to put in more effort now. They feel like because they knew the beta version of you, they should be able to pay that beta price. But we've already passed the pre-sale, sir or madam, okay? And you're going to have to pay that full price, okay? We got the chemistry card here. So you do have a lot of chemistry with this person. I'm also hearing banter specifically. So this could be someone you joked around with, even in a love-hate kind of way, where it's like you guys used to, you know, get into it every once in a while. We have chemistry and the gift. So how is this person coming towards you? Definitely see them playing on your chemistry. I see them coming at you very flirty and open-hearted. They're not taking themselves too seriously, and they're not taking you too seriously as they're trying to approach you. They're like, man, listen, group 4, I've been to group 4. I'm going to say what I need to say, and I'm going to charm them a little bit. So this person is definitely being quite charming, but I also see them putting that money on the table, or putting that effort on the table. We have the gift here, okay? So they are presenting you with gifts. They are doing something nice for you because they know what it is, okay? She got her own bags in her hand. You think she gonna go on a date with you and you ain't gonna have a bag for her? Delusional. I mean, it's just delusional. She's got bags when she's on her own. Why do you think she wouldn't have bags when she's with you? That don't make no sense. So this person, they know what it is. You could be a city girl, city boy, someone who, listen, your partners, oh, you like me? Oh, you gonna have to show it. You know, words ain't enough. I'm gonna need you to put that money where that mouth is. You know, so I do see them presenting you with a gift. I do see them, you know, being the first person to approach you as well. You're a bit showing up as like high maintenance, or this could also be in, you know, different ways. It doesn't have to be in a material kind of way. It could be in an emotional kind of way where it's like, oh, when I come towards group 4, you know, they're so intelligent, they're so smart, this, that. I feel like I gotta really step my game up and I gotta talk like I got some sense when I'm in group 4's presence. Yeah, whatever it is for you, that's how they're coming. And then we got too many cooks in the kitchen. So I also see them trying to get other people out of your business or date you privately. If you're on social media and you typically kind of share your drink, your food, yeah, they could be trying to make their presence known like, if you're going to get content, you're going to have to let people know you're with me, you know, especially with them admiring you so much and wanting to do what you do. If content is what you do, yeah. So just know that. Spirit, what can you tell us about the timeline for group 4? What else can you tell us for group 4? So right away, we got the 5 of Pentacles reversed with the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacle energy. Pentacles is the slowest moving in the tarot deck. So I feel like it's been, you know, and Pentacles does represent years as well, and I do feel like it's been years since you guys have talked. Feels like this person has been your admirer for over a year, or, you know, you guys went to school together or something like that. It definitely feels like someone who's in your energy and has been pursuing you for a while. 8 of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they had really dragged their feet. With that 5 of Pentacles reversed, came out right away. I'm like, okay, good. 3 of Pentacles, even better. That's a sign of them being, you know, tired of waiting. 5 of Pentacles reversed and wanting to come towards you. So I'm not seeing any resistance on their end. This could come through tomorrow. And then 3 of Pentacles is even better. That's the universe conspiring to make opportunities. So this could be the universe brings the both of you in person, and that's how you end up breaking the ice and talking again. You're coming across this person in person. And also I'm seeing for some of you, if you're traveling like to your hometown where you went to school, even to see your parents, something like that, I'm seeing that could be the way you see them. But for the majority of you, maybe like social media. I was seeing Facebook before. Right away. But then 4 of Pentacles came out, and 4 of Pentacles is a card of definitely waiting for the right time, the best opportunity, the proper investment. So if this person is not ready, they're not coming towards you, they're going to wait until they're fully ready. Spirit is going to give them a push with that 3 of Pentacles, so that'll speed things up. 5 of Pentacles reversed, it's like they're ready for this. And also that can be a energy of being a little bit impulsive, because it's just like, okay, I'm finally breaking free from whatever has been holding me back. But then we have this 4 of Pentacles, this doubt. This person is writing and deleting text messages. For some of you, they'll reach out tomorrow. It'll be impulsive. You know, for some of you, it'll be a couple weeks from now, but it can be any day now. Like this person is really just in their own head, kind of stuck in that loop, and then Spirit sends them 3 of Pentacles, another opportunity, another sign, signal. They get in their head about it again. Spirit's like, all right, I'm going to put you in person. What you going to do now? How you gonna, you know, you can write and then delete a text message, but once you say hi, when you see this person in person, because you're off guard and you're impulsive, you can't take that back. So let me just do that. So if this person, I'm feeling like Spirit's giving them one more chance to reach out on their own, making it real sweet for them too, like showing them, you know, some sort of prophetic dream that's like you two, you know, strolling into the sunset together. It looks amazing, you know. Spirit's going to give them one more good sign to like kind of push and motivate them. But if they don't take that opportunity, Spirit's like, all right, here you go. We got the Moon card with the Death card reversed with the Knight of Cups reversed. So yeah, again, this person, Death card reversed, they are reigniting this connection, feeling guilty about being confused before, letting the situation go the way it went before, with them reminiscing, like never taking the opportunity when they had that proximity to you, that closeness to you. And with the Moon card, they don't even know fully like what they want or what can come of this, but they do know that they want to explore it and they don't want to miss out on the opportunity. This person doubts themselves a lot. It could be solely based on your glow up. We got a lot about, you know, that here, but it could be because of something else, like a past relationship. King of Cups reverse can also talk about like wounded masculine energy in relationships. So it could be one of those where it's like, oh, this breakup happened 5 years ago, but I'm still sad about it. Yeah, Spirit got them on a crash course of working through that hurt so that they can open up again. And that's what I'm getting for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.